Welcome, friends, haters, gentle lovers, and feeders. Please join me as we experience together the most bafflingly interesting person on the internet. On today's episode, Amberlynn Reid does basically nothing. All right, Vlogmas Day 22. We are getting close to the end, which is impressive, but you know she's going to disappear for a while after this. So anyway, if you would like and subscribe, that would literally be hectic. I'm not gonna lie.
To a new day of Vlogmas. How are you? How are you? So yes, I'm wearing my hair in the same style that I wore yesterday because I kind of like her. She kind of cute. She stays out of my face.
No, it is not. I don't. What does she see when she looks in the mirror? Because it's, and maybe I'm crazy, but that is not it, man. Like that hair, you just look like a dingus. Like that is so bad. How, how does she look in the mirror at that hair? The hair, and be like, "Yep, I'm gonna walk out in public with this hair." Dude, she is 34 years old, man. Like, I don't know. I don't know what she's. The delusion is strong with Amberlynn. And here we are with all the clothes she's bought in her lifetime, and we're back to this heart boob shirt.
What? Thank you, baby. I'm currently FaceTiming Tommy through my MacBook. Anyways, she's in my ear.
Okay, so two things. Number one, she is a professional YouTuber. She's been doing this for 11 years. And instead of just recording her life like her job, right, where she is acts like a professional and does her job, she has to have her girlfriend on, which is just weird. And it's just, I don't know. But the other thing is, this is kind of gross, because what I'm seeing is Emily is on the computer watching her. I'm assuming she's going to be trying on clothes and all that stuff. And that's just kind of creepy, man.
So we have a couple more Torrid. I figured, let's try her on. So this is another big sweater. It's called a drop shoulder boxy cardigan. So let's try it on. So again, I wear these without the buttons being buttoned. It is just not my style. So this is super cute. It has these beautiful pink.
And we know why she wears cardigans. Is because it sort of covers up her arms some. And you know, I know when I was fat, when I had a lot more weight on me, I always wanted to wear like a jacket, or when I'd sit down, I'd put a pillow over me, because it's something to sort of hide your belly, hide some of the fat parts, and it's something you can kind of cover up and be like, which I'm wearing a jacket now, but it's something you could sort of cover up with, and you felt, or at least I felt like I was sort of hiding some of my worst parts, like my belly and, you know, just some of my fatness. But I think it's just a self-soothing mechanism for her. But and maybe she knows, but I think what she fails to understand is they ain't no hiding those arms. But again, I think it's self-soothing.
Parts. I love this color pink. And then super cute white stripes at the end. Oh yeah, this is so cozy. Let me put you guys down a little bit. I'm living. This is so.
Dude, Emily is sitting there flicking her bean right now, watching this. You know she is, and she's recording it to put on her feeder sites. I would bet money that's what's happening.
Oh, cute.
In fact, that's why she's laughing, because Emily's going, "Oh yeah, waddle again for me, baby. You know, shake that thing, those things."
I'm giving a little modeling show. She said it looks like I'm getting ready to star in Grease. You're the one that I want. Oh my god, I love this with like a black dress under it. Oh my god, so cute. 10 out of 10, recommend. You guys, so I saw this going around and I had to try it. I was like, girl, that sounds like everything that I love. So let's do it. I figured.
Because, of course it is. She has to eat the things that she likes to eat. She won't, and in her mind, you know, she uses an excuse of, if I cut out the things that I like, it will just make me more tempted to eat those things, and then I'll go back to them. But really, it's just she'll come up with any excuse to just be able to eat what she wants forever and never give anything up, because she will never do anything that requires the least amount of effort or that causes the least amount of discomfort. She has to make everything has to be easy for her. I don't think she realizes how lucky she is that something about her is interesting enough that enough people watch her that she can make a living doing basically nothing, because she would never actually last at any kind of actual job, you know? She would just be on disability, I'm sure. So, whatever.
We would make it together and try it together because it's so freaking simple. I already made the bacon, so you make bacon because you're gonna need bacon bits. I don't like the prepackaged bacon bits, they don't taste good to me. So I made my own bacon, scrunch it with my hands, okay? You need cream cheese and you need scallions, green onion, whatever you wanna call it. And then not only am I gonna use scallions, I also wanna try it with celery and peppers. And I also have some steak. This is what my plate looks like. Damn, I make the best steak, in my opinion. All right, so I just opened this cream cheese, so I'm gonna mix it because that's what I do. That's what everyone should do.
Do you think she is so like devoid of human contact or so like self-sheltered that she really thinks stuff like stirring the cream cheese when you open it is like quirky or weird? Because that everybody already does that. Like that's just a thing people do. But she thinks it's special, right? She stirs it up and she's like, look at me, I'm doing something really quirky here. Like, no, that's just a thing everybody does. So do you think she says that because she just needs to be quirky and interesting and cool? Or do you think she just doesn't know that everybody does that? Do you think she's just so like cut off from the world that she thinks that's interesting, or what did she think everybody else does? You know? I don't know. I think it may be a little bit of both. Like, I'm not so sure. I mean, she absolutely feels like she needs to be quirky and interesting. But I think there's a part of her that just doesn't understand normal human activity because she doesn't see it. She's never around people.
All right, it's pretty mixed. So what you're gonna do is, this is crazy, I know. You're supposed to like wrap it around. Everyone's looks so like fancy and good, but already I can tell mine is not gonna be that. Okay, so you're supposed to have it look like that. And then I guess you're supposed to like roll it in your bacon bits. Not even bacon bits, they're bacon chunks, literally. Little chunky dunk. I mean, it looks good, right? Oh my God.
So that's it? Is cream cheese and bacon? Yeah, of course that's gonna be good. Like, what's the secret here? That is so unhealthy though. Like that's the problem is, yeah, it's going to be good because it's so damn unhealthy. Bro, she is hopeless. She is absolutely 100% hopeless. Dude, you could put cream cheese and bacon on almost anything on earth and it would be good. It would make it better. What is happening?
I have literally been craving this, but I couldn't find scallions anywhere, but I went grocery shopping yesterday. Are you guys ready? What? Oh, I knew this was gonna slap. You guys, I'm telling you, that is so freaking good. So now I want to try it with a pepper because I feel like, why wouldn't that be good? You know?
She still has the AirPod in, so I am gonna bet that Emily is still watching and still enjoying this. If you catch my drift. In fact, this is probably where the end of her adventure is making an appearance, if you know what I mean.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna dip it in my bacon chunks here. All right.
Okay. Gross. I hate that. The jowls and stuff. Ugh, yuck. But watch her chew. I'm not convinced she has back teeth or like the back teeth are like rotten or something because she always chews in the front. Watch her chew in the front here.
Wow, that's so good.
That's so weird. The food is always in the front of her mouth. And I don't know if it's because she's like missing her back teeth. Because I know she didn't take very good care of herself. Like her teeth and stuff for a while. So I guess I wouldn't be surprised if they were like either rotten or missing or something. But that's something that I noticed a while back. I see it every time she chews. She chews in the front of her mouth like a horse. It's really weird.
Now we're going to do celery. Oh no, I feel...
See, Emily, there you go. She's laughing because Emily is talking to her. In fact, she's probably, I'm just going to stop. Because the more I think about it, the more I want to just kind of throw up. So I'm just going to stop.
like this would be fun to do with kids too. I feel like it's a healthier option than like...
Shut the fuck up. It's a healthier option. God, she is so stupid. What did you just say? Cream cheese and bacon is a healthier option than what? Than what? I guess healthier than giving them a chocolate cake, but not much else.
Giving kids like, I don't know, Nutter Butters. I don't know why that's the first thing that popped in my head, but you never know. And it could be fun to do with them. All right.
Honestly, I think the Nutter Butters would be healthier than this shit. Just here, that's the problem, is she thinks there's a vegetable in it, so it's a healthy option. Like with the cream cheese and the bacon, make that. You take a piece of celery, healthy. You take a pile of cream cheese and bacon on it, that makes it not healthy anymore. It's not healthy. What you're eating right now is not healthy. Period. Point blank. Period.
So fucking good. But the OG, the green onion, I think that's where it's at. I mean, it's the OG, you know what I'm saying? I would eat it with any of this, which I'm going to, but I can see why this is so popular. Okay, guys, so I'm actually...
Dude, every time, it's all up here. It's weird, man. Like, she is so weird.
About to be picked up by my mom because I'm going with her to a doctor's appointment, and she said I'm allowed to share this with you guys. Like, back in my early 20s when I started YouTube, like, I had no filter, so I would share everything, all the personals. I definitely have a massive filter now, so with permission, my mom said I can share this. So for a little bit of time now, my mom has been having some pretty serious memory issues, enough to like make her be like, something's wrong with me. And it happened suddenly. Like, it was like an overnight type of thing. Not only that, but she'll do things where she'll, you know, go into the living room to grab her cup of coffee, and instead of doing that, she'll grab a candle. Which, those are things that people do. Sometimes people put the cereal in the fridge. Like, those are just like random little moments that people have. But like, these things are adding up for her in the last few months, and they're happening more frequently. She won't remember things from like a day ago or 2 days ago, and she did talk to her doctor about it, and her doctor does think it's something in particular. So she's actually getting a brain MRI today.
Is she... I don't know what to think about this. Like, I mean, I guess it's normal to share that your mom is going through something, but it also kind of feels kind of scummy because she's monetizing it. So I don't know. And then the title is still being gaslit. I guess we're still only halfway through, but I don't know. This doesn't feel great to me, her talking about this. Like, I feel bad for Mama Lynn because like dementia or Alzheimer's or something is no joke, and that's scary. Of course, you know Amberlynn's not going to do jack shit for her, but because that's usually the problem, right? That's usually the scariest part, besides obviously the patient or the person that has it. It's scary for them because that's got to be terrifying to live in a world where you just are constantly losing your memory. You don't know what's going on. That's scary. But it's a huge burden usually on the family members because they have to basically take on a full-time job of taking care of their loved one, because first of all, most nursing homes are bad at dealing with Alzheimer's or something like that, unless they've got a specific memory, wing of the nursing home. But that is so expensive that even with insurance, it's almost impossible for most people, or for a lot of people. So then it becomes a burden for a family member. Amberlynn, and here's the thing, Amberlynn makes a lot of money, but not send her mom to a nursing home money, right? That's like more money than she will be able to afford. And she wouldn't do it anyway, but I'm just saying, even if she thinks she's going to, it's more expensive than even she is thinking about. But she also isn't willing to, there's no way, and she'll tell you all day long that she would do this, but there's no way that she would actually put forth the effort, because it is so much work to take care of somebody with dementia or Alzheimer's. Now, here's the thing. Maybe she didn't have any of that, but I think that's what she's hinting at, right? Which is why I think it feels so icky that she is sort of hinting that my mom might have dementia or whatever, and she's monetized. I don't know, man. That's a tough one, because I get this. It's something you want to share because it's a family member and she talks about her life on the internet. That's just kind of part of it. But I don't know. This is kind of complicated. But my first thought goes to if her mom does turn out to have something serious like dementia or Alzheimer's, like this she's hinting at, poor Mama Lynn is screwed. Because I mean, I don't know what she does for a living or what, how much money she has, but I don't think it seems like she can't afford a nursing home that would have a dementia or memory wing. And there ain't no way Amberlynn's going to be pitching in or helping or anything. So, I don't know.
And she's really nervous. I'm really nervous. Like, that's my mom. I am super worried about her. So I was like, Mom, I'll go with you for comfort and support because, like, I wouldn't want to do it alone personally. So she's coming to pick me up. Please just keep her in your guys' thoughts because that is really scary. And it's really scary to be going through that and to be seeing my mom go through that. And I'm just really worried about her. And I hope it's something that is fixable. We're currently on an elevator. Wow.
That's pretty though, huh?
Yeah, it is pretty. Okay, guys, so I just got home and my mom's appointment was actually canceled 15 minutes before she got there, but they didn't call her, so she had no idea and she had to reschedule. It was canceled because of some insurance thing. It just hasn't been approved quick enough, but still, like, this is something that, like, she really needs to get taken care of. So now her appointment's rescheduled and I'm hoping her insurance can get to it and approve it quicker. All right, you guys, I feel massively gaslighted. I feel like I am insane and, like, I am not remembering things correctly, so I had to go back and look.
She got gaslit right on the title, but now she's saying gaslighted, so I'm not sure what that's about. But this is her having a compulsion to respond to the public, right? To reaction channels mostly, but she cannot ignore what people say about her. She can't.
They're saying that I'm only eating on camera because of Tommy. No, I've been eating on camera literally forever. In this video here, which was 5 months ago, it's around the time that I met Tommy, of course. And then,
oh my God, she really is. She really is. She cannot help it. She has to respond. Like, she's heard the term feed the trolls. Like, she's heard that. But she can't help it. She can't help it. And this isn't going to change anything because the problem is Emily is a known feeder. Like, it is basically a proven fact at this point. Like, there's been so much evidence that, I mean, it's pretty much not in dispute. She is a feeder. And so no matter what Amberlynn says, people are always going to be thinking that. People are always going to be saying, like, the try-on hauls and all that stuff. And she's right. She has been eating on camera forever. In fact, most of 2019, 2020, kind of a few years ago, that's all she did was eat on camera and talk to the camera while she ate. So yeah, she has been eating, but this isn't going to help anything, Amberlynn. This is not going to, all you're going to do is, I don't know if you're going to make it worse, but it's not going to stop. They're just going to keep saying it. You're not helping. I know you can't help it, but you're not helping yourself, girl. Just leave it alone. Just ignore it. But I know don't, because if you ignored it, we wouldn't have this shit to talk about.
If you guys see here, I'm literally eating in this video. I literally am eating in this whole video, which was a month before I met Tommy. Forcing myself to eat, and then randomly and periodically.
Did she really just say forcing herself to eat? I mean, she was on Ozempic, but still, come on. This was the CT scans when she was afraid, all this stuff. This is that one where she had already had the test results that it was negative for like a month at this point. And then she does a clickbait thumbnail showing that she is so sad and CT scan results. But she had already known it, whatever it was negative. Like, she is not a good person, man.
In each of these videos, like, I'm just randomly eating everything I ate today. Do I actually take a bite? Let's look. Of course I do. See? And this was posted just on June 14th. That was literally...
She really does eye fuck herself whenever she takes bites, doesn't she? She's staring at herself like, yum, yum, yum.
A few days before Tommy messaged me for the first time. Here I am, slurping on a slush. Again, 6 months ago. Eating, 7 months ago. Drinking some Starbucks, 6 months ago. Eating.
What she doesn't understand is we know
eating.
this.
It's just how I've always
It doesn't
been.
matter.
Stop gaslighting me. I knew I wasn't crazy. Like, literally look at this nonsense.
Wait, what? Does she think that people are saying that she didn't eat before Tommy? Like, I don't think that's what people are saying. Like, does she think, what is happening? Does she think people are trying to convince her and succeeding at convincing her that she didn't eat on camera before she met Tommy or Emily, that's really stupid. Like, we all know, including her, that she's eaten on camera her whole career. Nobody's gaslighting you. They're just saying that it's for that. And she says, I knew I wasn't crazy, which means she had to think for however long, for some period of time, that, maybe I didn't eat on camera before I met Emily. But that's not possible. That's like all she did. This whole thing, everything that has just happened, this whole segment or this whole section of her video is staggeringly stupid.
What I eat on a cheat day, and you bet your damn hot dollar I'm eating in it. When? What I ate today? Oh, I'm eating in that too. Like, you guys, stop. Look, eating.
Her screen is gross. Look, because of course she won't put the effort into actually like doing a screen recording. She has to just take her phone and record. She takes her phone and records the screen. But the screen is so dirty and nasty. Look at all the crap all over her screen. Ugh.
I can't stop, won't stop. And then I've also been hearing how supposedly I'm making all these sounds after I take a bite of food and how I've never done that before. And this is my literal face because I'm like, what? Am I missing something?
If I were her, I would be so embarrassed by this face, right? But she's just not. We're getting to see into a very strange mind right now. I'm not sure how her mind works. This is weird.
Wasn't there like a whole section of my YouTube career, quote unquote, where people were always saying that I moaned after I ate? And I'm just like, nah, I'm making the same sounds as like everyone else does after they eat, like especially the people on YouTube. So I was like, I need to look this up. And again, I am correct. Because look at all this nonsense. It's Amberlynn Reid, food noises she makes. Amberlynn Reid, moaning over mediocre food for 2 minutes. Amberlynn Reid, the heavy breathing though. Heavy breathing and moaning. Amberlynn Reid, moaning over mediocre food part 2. Amberlynn Reid, lots of moaning, I'm sorry. You guys, stop. Because I literally thought I was like losing my mind. I was like, did I like dream all of this stuff? So no, I haven't changed since being with Tommy. I have just simply stayed the same. All right, you guys, it's super late at night, so I am going to end this vlog, but I do want to do a fan art. I absolutely am obsessed with this, and I just want to say...
Yes, but what did you think this was going to accomplish? Like, everybody knew you did eat before, but just because you ate before Emily doesn't mean that you're eating on camera now isn't for her, right? Like you say, two things can be true. You are eating on camera, and now, likely, it's because Emily is watching and enjoying it. But, I don't know. Again, if you just ignore it, your life would be so much better. But please don't, because it's fun. it's content.
Thank you so much. Like, I love seeing your guys' fan art and like how you guys view
the devil horns. God, she is 34 years old.
Me and like the way you turn that into your own style. Like, obsessed. Thank you so much. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this other day of Vlogmas. And
she will never understand the meaning of the term "don't feed the trolls." Like, and I'm not saying that everybody that's talking about her eating for Emily is a troll, because I think there's some truth to it, but it's not just the trolls. It's reaction channels. It's everybody, right? And that's her problem. She cannot physically help herself. She has to respond to all the things that people say about her, especially when it starts getting traction and more than one reaction channel saying something about her. She has to respond. But hey, keep it up. All right, you guys, take care. I'll see you next time.